Hi, my friends. How are you? How's the summer going? And how are you in general today? I want to show you today few perfumes. So I will be kind of comparing them and trying to remember how they are. So this one would be the most new perfume in my collection. And then we're going to talk about a little bit about that one. And then after we can have a look at this one just to remember how they are. And then I don't know if you have ever had a chance to try this one in the past, or maybe you are still thinking to get it. And also, let's remember this one, you guys, because just like I got it like some months ago, and just to see how is the performance and everything. So these perfumes, guys, and so this one is the latest perfume that I unboxed, guys. And how to say, when I bought it, I wasn't sure should I get it or not, and I wasn't sure anything, I was just simply not sure. And when I smelled it, the same, I am not sure too. And even now, guys, I'm not sure as well, but there is the light shining through this perfume. There's a hope in this perfume, because I think if I would compare this perfume to some of the other perfumes, I would prefer this one than some of the other perfumes from the Middle Eastern perfume collection. So, for example, what I like about this perfume is that it doesn't have that harsh oud that some Middle Eastern perfumes could have, like let's say oud mood or some other ones. So it has that type of unusual, as a lot of people say, unusual Coca-Cola smell, which is actually, it's not too bad. It's actually, I enjoyed. And I must say to you that this, I heard that, I read that some person was saying like it's kind of could be compared as a niche. And actually, it's leaning towards niche but not reaching enough. So I was thinking this idea yesterday, that this perfume is reaching towards the perfume as if like to be liked perfume. It's reaching that sense, that feeling as if this perfume could be loved but not getting there. So I wouldn't be able to say that I love this perfume, or I really like this perfume is the one that I like very much. Not that I like very much is not, this perfume is not like that. But this perfume, if I would compare to many other ones, I would choose this perfume. Like maybe one day I should do comparison, like to some other perfumes, like let's say I would prefer this one than Oud Faza. This one is better than Oud Mood, uh, and some other, many other perfumes. I would still, guys, choose this one, because this one has a little bit more versatility than many other ones. So in the notes, I said it to you, those notes on my unboxing video. Now I can't remember that much, but I remember there was a vanilla, I remember there was sandalwood, and they were like labandum, and some other type of notes that is interesting. There was orange too, I think, and there was something that was trying to be refreshing, like as if even bergamot, I think, there on the top notes. But actually, at the end, this perfume is not refreshing, but becomes more like sweet perfume. Sandalwood, I think it's pretty strong there. That's what I feel a lot, which is actually interesting. So I tried to layer this perfume with a let's say eccentric molecule, and actually it could be quite enjoyed. So this perfume is interesting perfume, guys. I heard that some people say it's, they don't like this perfume, it's too strong. But guys, like, if you compare it to other ones, this perfume, it's still not as strong as other ones, and it still could be liked. Still could be liked. Like, for example, like, let's say if I would grab this one now, Casablanca, and which one I prefer, and I would say, guys, that I prefer this one, because this one, that sweetness sometimes could be sickening, but they both could be sickening, like, I don't know. But in general, this Casablanca perfume, I was using it before going to bed, and it could feel as comforting, but only after some time I think I realized that it could be a little bit too much. could be a little bit too much. No, there's something a bit too much, like it's like they call it as a apple, type of apple, a type of like apple pie, like that type of smell or whatever, like apple custard or whatever. How do they call it? Like, there's no apple custard, isn't it? But like, so in the notes you have apple, grapes, woods, patchouli, iris, and caramel, amber, and musk. It could be maybe that amber makes it so sickening. But still, this perfume is not bad. But I remember some days when I would spray it at work, there were a lot of type of overpowering, sickening notes that could be felt on some occasion, but not always. Like if you spray one type of spray or two sprays, like it's really nice, it could be felt as comforting, but at the same time, remember that sweetness could be sickening for some people. So that situation, but overall I'm positive about this perfume, no matter what. But now as I got this one, I think this one seems to be little bit more interesting for me because of that Coca-Cola type of Coca-Cola smell, but they all have advantages and disadvantages. This perfume is really old perfume, like really, I think many people know it, guys, this particular perfume. So this Mohra perfume is by Latafa, and they released that another version, which is Silky Rose is the name. They released that perfume, and I don't know what's the smell. I actually was looking to buy that Silky Rose. I was so curious, but I couldn't find it, so I grabbed that one. And by the way, if I would compare this perfume to other Latafa perfumes, this one I would choose more than the others. So this is made by Latafa, by the way, and like, let's say, is Ragba. I used to like Ragba, but now I'm not reaching for Ragba that much because it's difficult to reach it in the hot summer days, isn't it? So I would reach this one more than Ragba, for an example. And let's talk about maybe this perfume, for an example. This one is another sickening type of, not sickening, but like sweet perfume that could be pretty sweet, but it's not. It's kind of, on some occasion, could be felt as sickening, but it's not. It's actually really lovely. It's really lovely, this perfume. Actually, I'm happy to be able to have this perfume, and I did enjoy it, and I did got compliments. And it's interesting, guys, it has that type of note of rum. I wonder, is there any notes written? They used to have these notes sometimes. No, it's not here. I don't have any notes around, guys, but like, so this perfume, I'm sure there is vanilla, there's rum, there's other notes that makes it very sweet. Sweet, 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 guys. So I prefer this perfume more than this. And let's say, if I would compare those two, and it's interesting actually to know which one I would prefer now, because they both have that type of sweetness, but they both are on a different level. This one goes onto that more darker type of level because of that Coca-Cola, but still pretty niche and interesting. And this one, everybody likes it, guys. Everybody likes it. It's pretty popular. Everybody wants to get it. Everybody, guys, wants to get this perfume. But you know what? That rum that I feel in this perfume, like one time I sprayed it before bed, and I was thinking it's a wrong choice, because that rum is, like, it's kind of alcohol type of rum smell, even though it's sweet, but it's kind of a little bit pungent type of smell. And if on those days, let's say, when you want to feel refreshing, so that's not gonna be a refreshing type of scent. Like, let's say, if let's say you're gonna be working, let's say, 12-hour shift or whatever, like, so that could be not the right perfume to choose, because you're gonna be smelling rum. Imagine that. That's funny. But no matter that, guys, this perfume is interesting perfume to get to have, and it gave me compliments. I think it's some kind of, is it duping something now? I forgot. Is it Angel's Share duping? Now just I remember. I think it's Angel's Share. That's what it's duping, this perfume. And I sprayed it one time on my jacket because I wanted my jacket to smell refreshing, but actually it didn't work out very well. It didn't made my jacket to smell very good. What are you guys spraying your jackets? With which particular perfume you choose to spray your jackets? Like let's say, to me, what works the best for me is eccentric molecule so far, like O1. It's really good. Typical is typical, guys. Those expensive perfumes are always a good choice, guys, but they are so expensive, like really expensive, so expensive. Those are like not too expensive. Like this one is not too expensive, guys, in compared to other perfumes that you could get not from Middle Eastern brands. So that's interesting. That's very, very interesting, guys. Where could I put these type of perfumes? So basically, so what about if we go with, let's say, this perfume? So this perfume is also one of the new perfume in my collection. So I got it because I thought, okay, I think I already have this one, I thought, and let me just give it a go and see if I could try this one, because it's a red color. I thought, I want to see how it feels like, so I got it. I got this perfume, and the name of it is Badee Al Oud, is by Latafa. And let me open. So Badee Al Oud by Latafa. Badee Al Oud what? Badee Al Oud Sublime. And this one is Badee Al Oud, just simple oud for glory, basically. Let me take them out for them. Is there any notes? Let me have a look. So on the red one, you have notes there. I like when you open this one and you open it, guys, and you will see little paper there, and you can actually read those notes whenever you forget them. So in the notes you have lychee, rose, apple, and then you have jasmine, plum, and then moss, vanilla, and patchouli. This perfume is a very type of youthful and vibrant perfume in compared to this one. This one is more deep, dark, type of little bit slightly leaning towards masculine, and this one leaning towards feminine, So let me remember, guys, what's happening here. This perfume is I like it. I like this perfume, guys, very much. But now I wasn't spraying it too much because this perfume is on the deeper level. It's really type of strong. It's really kind of like a statement perfume that, let's say, on those days when you want to feel like, let's say, refreshing or light-hearted. So this perfume might not feel light-hearted, but it will feel pretty deep and statement perfume. If you are a man for looking for perfume from Middle Eastern brand, typically that's the one I would recommend. Typically, that's the one I would recommend if you want to try, guys. And it's really interesting, guys. I was feeling pretty good with this perfume and bold, and but now I wasn't reaching for it, as I said before. So for that reason, I bought this one just to see how it goes, guys. This perfume has that apple, which is, from the first spray, it feels pretty good, from with that apple type of scent, and then what happens after? I think I was feeling this at the end there, when everything fades, I think I feel this type of opulent musk scent. That opulent musk scent that Latafa has. So in the dry down, that's how I would feel. And that opulent musk scent for me is not basically something that I enjoy very much. But I did got compliments, one time for opulent musk, but never got compliments for this one. But still, this perfume is pretty easygoing, refreshing. Oh, actually, now I'm smelling this Khamarah. So that rum alcohol disappeared, and actually, it's not disappeared, but still I feel it. And it's pretty interesting, guys. That dry down, that pungent dry down, it's pretty interesting, but there's nothing refreshing in it. It's just simply very sweet scent, which is interesting to have. It's not bad perfume. Get it, guys. Get it. For sure, get it. And so is this one worth getting? I don't know, guys, but no matter what, is cheap, it's affordable. And if you just want simply to have a look, what's this perfume about, just simply get it. But it doesn't mean that it will be perfume that you will like forever very much. So from those that I showed you now, which one I recommend you to get is, I think, guys, I still recommend you probably to get, let me, okay, so I would recommend you to get, let's say, if you are a man, get this one. If you are a woman that doesn't mind to wear a little bit on the masculine side perfumes, also you could get that one. But then I think if you are afraid of everything, get this one, because this one everybody likes, it's popular and everybody's reaching for it. It's a that dupe for angel share. So like, like you will not go wrong if you're gonna get this one. And then get this one too. Why not? Just simply get it so you will know what it is to have a perfume with Coca-Cola smell. And also you can layer it with perfume. If you have any perfume that is capable of uplifting other perfumes, like for example eccentric molecules, so you could get this one too, and you can spray it together to see what you could get. I actually, you know it's a perfume on its own, and it's not expensive, which is great. And this one, actually, I'm a bit bored these days. It seemed to be a bit old-fashioned to me, this perfume, with that particular scent, but Casablanca is a quality perfume, but because Swiss Arabians, they are quality perfumes, guys, so like it's nice, but it's always very linear. It's kind of very linear, this perfume, kind of it stays. So I definitely prefer this one and not that one, but it's nice, this perfume as well. Get it as well, guys. But like, which one I prefer, so like I prefer, so let's say if I would say now I'm gonna rate something, so let's think about it, guys. So I think that those would be going on the first line for me, like which ones to buy. So if you are a man, go with this one, and if you are a woman, you can go with any of them. You really could go with any of them. If you're afraid of something, just simply go with that one. And then those two stays on the lower line for me now. And which one from these two? I would say go with this one, because you will not feel that pungent type of sickening smell. But if it happens that you are curious about that one as well, so get this one too, because you will have this cozy type of smell, of apple crumble type of smell. And if you will not overspray too much, you will not feel that sickening note. But if you're gonna spray 5 sprays, you will feel that note. But no matter what, this perfume is nice as well. It's not bad, guys. It's not bad. None of the perfumes are that bad if you actually look from different perspective. And if you actually just give it a go on different days. There's the only perfume that I actually have difficulty at the moment, not one, there are few, and I'm trying to look from different perspectives, but it's not helping. It's Oud Mood and which one else there, Velvet Oud. It's really hard for me to look from different perspective, like it's really heavy. And Oud Faza, I could still wear it and layer it, with other perfumes, but there are some other ones. Opulent Oud is difficult as well. It's difficult to, Amir Al Oud by Fragrance World, not by Latafa, but by Fragrance World. That one is difficult to look from any perspectives, guys, because sometimes it's just too heavy. But those that I showed you here is not too bad, guys. So that's what I would say. It's very interesting, guys. What are your struggles these days with the perfumes? What are you struggling about? So my struggle is to feel refreshed with the Middle Eastern perfumes. It's a struggle basically. But it's nice to have solutions. It seems to me the more you pay for the perfume, the more quality you could get. That's what it seems to me these days. But of course, like, you need to come up with some sort of solutions as well for that. So anyway, guys, I will be back to you another time. Have a lovely day. See you soon. Bye bye.